Hello, John, and welcome back. Today in this video, we are going to be talking about the form validation in HTML. So I know you probably have been thinking, why should we do form validation in HTML, especially those of you that have a little bit knowledge of JavaScript or backend language, maybe probably PHP, where you can handle form validation very good in there. But to be specific, we can do some little bit of form validation, use our HTML knowledge, and let's dive in. So let's say now in this all this input field, and then I save and probably I refresh my browser. I can come here, even though let me remove this code alumni, which is the value I pass in from this one. So I can just remove this. So our all our input field is going to be empty. So now these are all our input field and we have them all empty, no value in there. So what if I submitted this form like this without inputting anything? Is it going to submit? Yes, of course, it's going to submit. You see, it take us to the value our next page, which is where it's going to collect the data. But why should we submit a form without inputting any value? That's when the validation comes in. So HTML validation, just you can achieve that by just typing in the required syntax. We have this required syntax, so we can just pass in this required syntax to this first input field, where whenever we click on this submit button, it's going to ask us to input something in here. So let's see what happens now. And I can click on the submit button. It will now tell me, please fill out this one because of the required attribute that are added inside the HTML. So whenever I enter something here, I should be able to submit. But what? So if this one is an email, so I need to put at gmail.com possibly and click on submit. But you still can notice something that's not supposed to happen. I just fill out the first input field without filling the remaining input field. But I'm also able to submit, which is not good. So I want to definitely pass in the required attributes to the remaining input field. So whenever I don't fill any of those input fields, I cannot submit it. So and the required attribute is supposed to be passed like this. You can see it doesn't have any equals to and any value. It just let me say a single attribute without value and let me say without any value. So I can just pass in here required also. So all my input fields are required. So if I finish filling one and want to submit by mistake, it will ask me to fill the remaining one. Ask me to fill this and maybe probably I enter this also want to submit it, ask me to fill the third one because I passed in the attribute of required to all of them. If you like this video, kindly subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye bye.